Boom, there we go. Welcome in, everybody. First time ever doing this. A little nervous, not gonna lie. Oh, now I can hear myself from my cell phone on these. Don't want that. That's terrible. All right, so this is gonna be our setup. That welcome screen that you just saw will be how we start off our stream. That way I can get prepared behind the scenes. When the game actually starts, we'll have me coming in with the lineup, which is going to look something like this. Find it, lineup graphic. So I'll start off and I will introduce all of our players with a defensive and offensive lineup. Of course, David, you'll have to give me the lineup, and I'll have to put it in way before. I need this like way in advance because it takes a little bit of time to do. Also, after that one, we actually have infographics for all of the players as well. And I can still hear myself through these headphones. Terrible, terrible. Go away. Go away. There we go. What was that one called? This one. There we go. So with a click of a button, I'm still getting used to it. I can pull up our players. Of course, those three are not our players. I don't have the pictures for them yet. So I got Nolan and Aiden. Those are the only two. And it's kind of funny. Austin kind of looks like that guy in the middle. But I give 8 seconds per screen so everybody can read their kids or their grandkids or whatever, and they can actually see pictures of them. And once it goes fully through and rotates, and then we'll come back to game footage. This main screen here will be game footage. And I'll have this little one right here down below so that right before, like right after an inning ends, I can just click on it here and kind of come here and get some stat updates. You might not want to see my ugly face. I don't know. But it's an idea. As far as sound, I think I sound pretty clear. I could hear myself through the headphones over there. The music, not too loud, I don't think. If you want to give your opinion, leave it in the chat. There is a chat box down below if you want to write things. I can see it with my cell phone because I'm actually watching from my other account. Also, I have widgets. I almost forgot about these. So I can click these on and off. So that's just my watermark for our stream. Also, this will be very important. I can keep up with the game clock, and so can anybody else watching. So I have an hour 45-minute game clock, and all I got to do is click on a button to start it, and it will start counting down like that. Starting countdown from hour 45. So if anybody wants to know what the time is, watch it on YouTube. It's that simple. You don't even have to ask me anymore. I will keep up with it as soon as I see the coin toss done and they're walking back to the dugout. I'm starting the clock. So that way it's accurate. Also, I'm going to put the weather up there because we need to know how hot it is and hydrate these kids, of course. And I'm sure everybody else want to know, dang, how hot is it for these kids? So we got that one in there. Also, the best one, and this one. I need to. There it goes. So I'll have both teams in, and we're going to keep up with runners on base, outs, strikes, balls, innings, score, all that jazz, and it'll be live update. So if I make a mistake, don't shout at me. I'll fix it because I'll have this mic here at the game, and it's sensitive in this area. It doesn't pick up a whole lot outside of it. So if you yell, it will, and then everybody will hear you. So be mindful at the game. If I'm recording, don't get near this and shout, or you will blow people's ears out watching on TV. Big time. So I also have the bracket one. Y'all tell me. I can't really tell on this screen. The ones of you watching on TV, can you see it well? It looks really small on my screen. In the comments or in the chat box, whatever, just tell me what it looks like. We kind of made this up the best we could because the bracket's a little crazy. I do have a screen. I took a picture of the actual bracket, and I may actually put that in there too if this is not so easy to see. But this is pretty cool. Uh, During in between innings, after I kind of give the rundown of what happened and maybe substitutions, if anybody lets me know we have a substitution, and that doesn't always happen, but I will have it. I had to turn the mic back on because this one is actually muted. That way we can't hear anything. So if there's any drama on the field, if someone gets ejected, uh, we can cover it up with this. And, if there's a fight with an umpire, I don't know. But we will handle it this way. That way nobody has to see the crap that goes on sometimes in Little League Baseball. But anyway, let's go back to not this one. No. Oh yeah, the Be Right Back. That's a good one, huh? Ah, this one. There we go. And it's so weird. I have to turn these off. I still have to add a microphone, this microphone, to one of the other widgets that I have installed on here. You should see my screen right now. Actually, I can share my screen. I made this screen just so you can kind of see what it looks like for me. And I think I have a mic on this one too. I just turned the computer mic on. I'll have to add the mic to this one too. But this is kind of what my screen looks like. I have controls here. I have controls here, and I think you can see my mouse moving. I'm sure Josh did say that. Like I also have like the scoreboard bug. I don't even have it pulled up right now. Let's see. It's a huge one too. Yeah, here it is. I'll blow this one up. There's a lot to the scoreboard, so I have a lot going on my screen all at one time. I can make this one really big. Oh, I can't stand that function. I wish I could get rid of that. Yeah, why not? I mean, they should know just how complicated this crap can get. There we go. But I mean, look at the buttons. It is, I mean, one run, two run, and it all controls that little bitty box that we just saw right here. This one. I forget it's crisscrossed. But yeah, if I change it and do one run, two runs, we just scored four. Somebody hit our home run, and it changes it to seven. That easy. But it's a lot going on one screen. So if I make a mistake, I'll fix it. I'll notice it eventually. It'd be really important, Sean, if you're watching. Kristen, if you're watching, let Sean know to have the game changer info really accurate because they're not using a scoreboard. I'm relying on him. So that'll help me tremendously if he's very accurate with his information. So be practicing, dude. Practice, please practice. But we'll get rid of that. All right. What was next? Since I'll go back to the share screen one more time. Scene two. Boom, that one. And I can actually pull up this little baby. So for anybody who isn't nearby, family members, grandparents, uncles, aunts, what have you, I keep a stat sheet. Been keeping one for regular season and now All Stars. And I pull everything out of Game Changer and all my mistakes that I made and I correct them in here. This year for All Stars, there's one guy on this team, man. Ain't gonna lie, pure hitter. He's got the most hits, highest batting average, highest OPS, the most stolen bases. Jackson Hoagland. Kristen, John, y'all are raising one heck of a ball player. Is all I can say. I would break down stats to see who the leaders are, but he's killing it. He's really killing it. Kevin's right behind him. Jackson actually has 12 hits, 10 singles, 2 doubles, 8 RBIs, 9 runs, 5 walks, and only 2 strikeouts. It's crazy. 17 steals. Nuts. Got caught stealing 3 times. Don't think we forgot that one, buddy. I'm just kidding. Kevin right behind him on his heels, just one less hit. So Kevin ain't no joke either. 8 singles, 2 doubles, 1 triple, and that was in the last game in our championship game for division championship. 5 runs, no walks, and only 3 strikeouts. So 14 steals. That kid's right up there with Jackson. They're both impeccable ball players, and we're all very, very proud of them. Some of the good eyes on the team. Look at Nolan and Andre with 7 walks. You know, it's a stat. But anyway, the kids are doing great. Our entire team batting average is nuts. Is a 368. That's 36%. And, you know, major league average is less than 30% these days. So they're actually hitting better than the major leaguers are because they're trying to hit home runs. A lot of hits. Really, they're actually better if you look at our team pitching stats. And our pitchers are Corbin, Kevin, Xavier, Chisholm, Nolan, and Aiden. The stats are, you know, based on how many innings they pitch. So you have some pitchers that have pitched more than others. Nolan and Aiden are new pitchers that currently just started pitching. They have 3 innings between them. And both of them have faced all of them have faced some really tough hitters in that last Durant tournament that some of their ERAs skyrocketed after that one. But it's fine, dude. They're the Atlanta Braves 1996 pitchers of Little League Baseball, let me tell you. Chisholm's been clutch. Corbin showed up and shut them down in that first game that we played in the Howe tournament. It's not a Howe tournament, but it was in Howe. Really great pitching. Both those guys are killing it. Kevin with the best ERA of 1.826. Nuts. Good pitching. Our kids are doing great all around. We have a 6-7 record right now. We took some tough losses in a very unfair game last game, but we're not complaining. We're going to show up and we're going to kill it in regionals. So enough of that. Let's get back to me and us. The tournament schedule. Is that paper still laying in there, babe? Yeah. Can you bring that tournament schedule to me? Because I can't see the one on this screen. I would look at that one, but it's too small. It should be laid on the table in there. I want to go over the tournament schedule for anybody that doesn't live in the area, won't be traveling to the tournament, has no idea what the tournament schedule looks like, and kind of give them the rundown. Thank you. Speedy delivery. So it's, from what I've been told, a 2-game elimination, double elimination. So you have to lose 2 games to be out of the tournament. Our first game, we played the Texarkana Tigers. I don't know if any of the coaches know how good any of these teams are. We've never really seen them. We always know Longview's really tough. I've heard they've been tough for 20 years. We just recently played SNS. They're playing Marshall, East Texas team. Ain't going to be easy. Another first-round bracket, Paris and Atlanta. I didn't even know there was an Atlanta, Texas. Is that a real place? I mean, you would thought that would have been a Georgia team. But anyway, it's a North Texas tournament, so they got to be here somewhere. And then we kind of play a whole bunch of brackets, a whole bunch of them. So you have the winning bracket up top and then the losing bracket down bottom. And the game starts Sherman, Texarkana at 10 a.m. We are the second game. The first game kicks off at 8, and that's Longview and Gilmer. After us at lunchtime at 12, the Paris-Atlanta game starts. So and so on after that. We have 2 o'clock game, 6 o'clock game, and 8 o'clock game. We actually have the first 2 loser bracket games at 6 and 8. So If we or one of the other teams were to lose, we would play again the same day, and hopefully win that game. Should that happen, North Regional Championship at Carroll Field on the Texas side of Texarkana. All turf fields. It's going to be a hot one, guys. Hot one. I think I looked at the weather report. It's going to be like 94 and with a chance of rain in Texarkana that day. It's like a 30% chance. It's going to be humid as crap. So bring plenty of water. Don't drink too much before you come to the game if you do that kind of thing, because you will be dehydrated badly. Let's see, did I miss anything? I am going to be streaming on 3 different platforms. I actually want to test this out. I might test this out again tonight, and you don't have to watch if you don't want to. I'm literally just going to try to stream on here. I'm going to try to stream on Twitch. I know a lot of people that use Twitch, but I use it for clips. I can make social media clips for the boys, take their best plays out really easily, and make like the vertical barred social media clips out of their best plays. So I will be streaming to that one. And if there's any other suggestions for something you want to see on here as far as infographics, I just finally saw your comment, Josh. That's hilarious. If there's anything you want to see infographic wise, a different screen, more stats, I don't know how to. I think you can actually. I can pull Game Changer up live and give live infographic stats from Game Changer, kind of like I did share my screen like this, and have Game Changer pulled up, and then go over the stats with maybe my little picture and here in the side corner, and give live stats after an inning's over. So I may do that too. I may set that up. As long as I sound clear, the music's not too loud while the game is going, because there's a lot of dead space in between walk-ups and strikeouts or a bad call or whatever. So kind of want that playing in the background so it's not monotonous for somebody watching. And again, I will call the game. I'm going to call strikes, balls, give stats in between batters. We'll talk about how well some of our kids are doing. I may even give some slight funny information about some of the kids as they come up to bat, because they all have their quirks and they're hilarious. I love every one of these kids. Some of them I feel like they're moan at times because we cut up and laugh and have such a good time. And it's been one of the best experiences I've ever had as far as being with a group of kids, because they're funny, and they're fun to work with and watch them grow athletically as well. So I know we're going to lose a lot of these guys to high school this year. A lot of them are going into 9th grade, and I wish you all very best of luck. Got some great ball players going to Sherman High School, some going to SNS, some going to Denison. So they're going to be spread out and probably playing each other eventually, because they're all in Grayson County. So, like I said, any comments, suggestions, any questions for me personally? I don't care. Or, whatever you would like to see, just let me know. The group, the actual team, when we talk every day, y'all can let me know there. Family members, just leave in the comments. That's it. That's all I got. I didn't want to do this very long because I am going to set up and try to do restream with 3 streams all at once. So catch me there later, and go Sherman.